Imagine this. You walk into a room at 45, 50, maybe 55. You've lived. You've earned your scars. You're not some clueless kid anymore. You say hi to a younger woman you know from work, or your friend's daughter, or someone at the gym. You think you're being friendly, approachable, maybe even wise. But her body shifts away, her smile tightens, the energy changes. You feel it instantly, but can't name it. In your mind, you're just being normal. In her mind, warning lights just went on. Epictetus said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The problem isn't that you're a bad man. The problem is three specific mistakes older men make that send the wrong signals: creepy, clingy, or unsafe, without meaning to. And Stoicism gives you the tools to fix all three. First, the mistake of using casual touch like you're still 25. Picture a scenario. You see a female colleague you know well, and you greet her with a quick side hug, a hand on her lower back to guide her through a doorway, or a shoulder squeeze when you laugh at her joke. You're thinking, "I'm just warm and friendly." Her nervous system reads something else. At your age, your touch carries authority and weight. What feels harmless to you can feel imposing to her. Modern discussions of Stoic discipline emphasize aligning actions with values, not impulses. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it, Epictetus says. Embodying respect means letting your presence do the talking instead of your hands. The fix is simple and powerful. Keep your hands to yourself unless there's a very clear mutual context, like a brief handshake. Maintain a bit more space than you think you need, and use eye contact and a calm nod instead of physical contact. You instantly shift from "why is he touching me" to "this man is solid and safe." Second, the mistake of turning every conversation into a life lesson. Another scenario. A younger woman mentions she's stressed about her career or relationships, and before she even finishes, you're in teacher mode. "Let me tell you what you should do. When I was your age, the problem with your generation is..." You think you're helping. What she feels is that you're talking down, not tuning in. Seneca warned about this kind of over-talking. It is a great thing to know the season for speech and the season for silence. Stoic self-mastery here means restraining the urge to prove how much you know. Instead of lecturing, ask questions. "What are you thinking of doing?" Or "What feels hardest about that?" And only offer advice if she clearly invites it. When you do speak, frame it with humility. "If I were in your shoes, I might try," instead of "you need to." That small shift changes the energy from controlling and creepy to grounded and wise. You stop being the older guy forcing his worldview and become the man whose presence makes others feel seen. Third, the mistake of complimenting in ways that highlight age and appearance instead of character. Picture this. You tell a 25-year-old, "You're so mature for your age," or a 40-year-old, "You look amazing for your age," or you comment on her body, "You've got a great figure. That dress really shows off your curves." You might think you're being charming or generous. She hears, "He's focusing on my body and the age gap," and suddenly your attention feels like pressure, not appreciation. Modern Stoic writers often emphasize directing desire and approval toward what is within a person's control: character, effort, and choices. That's where your compliments should live. Tell her, "I really respect how focused you are," or "You handled that situation with a lot of maturity," or "Your work on that project was sharp." Marcus Aurelius reminds us that real strength comes from mastering how we think and respond, not from chasing reactions. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Put together, these 3 points: no casual claiming touch, no unasked lectures, and no appearance-focused compliments, turn you from accidentally creepy to consciously stoic. Epictetus advised exercising discipline over desire, action, and judgment. What you reach for, how you move toward others, and which impressions you choose to believe. In practice, that means letting your restraint speak louder than your words, your calm presence louder than your jokes, and your respect louder than your ego. Older men don't look creepy because of their age. They look creepy when their need for validation leaks through their behavior. When you bring Stoic control to how you touch, talk, and praise, you become exactly what people, especially younger people, rarely see but deeply crave. A man who is powerful, grounded, and safe to be around.